About 2 years ago, my buddy Tim got me into kayaking and told me I could store my kayak in his garage. So I decided I wanted to keep the kayak up high so I'd be out of his way. And so I started looking on the internet for hoist systems for kayak. And there are a number of them out there, but I ordered one and it just wasn't what I needed. They were all too lightweight. The usable capacity of those kayaks, hoist systems that you see advertised, are probably in the 40 to 50 range, although they say they're for much more of 100-pound range. Don't believe it. It just in fact doesn't work with that heavy a kayak. I had a Hobie Pro Angler 12 when I started out. In no way could that type hoist handle a heavy kayak. I started looking on the internet again, and I found what's called a hoist and gimbal. A hoist and gimbal is used by hunters when they shoot a deer and they want to dress the deer out in the field. This is the hoist and gimbal. The gimbal is the bottom triangle shaped bar on which the straps are draped. The hoist is a combination of the two pulleys with the connecting yellow rope. We had to add a vertical 2x4 as a support that was attached at the top to the sloping roof rafters. At the bottom, it was attached to the horizontal roof joist. At the top, we drilled a hole into the sloping roof rafter and the top of the 2x4 support. Into this, an eye bolt with about 4-inch threads was inserted and bolted. To the eye bolt was attached a 250-pound rated carabiner, then the upper pulley. At the lower pulley, another 250-pound carabiner was attached, then clipped into the gimbal. At the top of the pulley you will see the line brake arm with the yellow rope through it. The line brake is engaged or safe in the upward position. In the downward position the brake is off and the kayak can be raised or lowered. Since you cannot move the line brake either way when it's installed in the rafters, I added 2 different colored paracords to the line brake. The red one pulls the line brake down to disengage and the white one moves it upward to engage and make safe. Here is the gimbal with the yellow sling draped on it. The sling is a 20-foot tow strap, 2 inches wide, that I bought from Harbor Freight Tools. On the gimbal there is a middle vertical bar. Wrapped around that bar is the exact middle of the yellow strap. Each end is then wrapped around an arm of the gimbal. Each strap then is placed under the kayak and the metal hook on the end of it is placed on the end of the gimbal arm. The green rope with a standard carabiner clip on each end is clipped to each hook to keep the hook from slipping off the gimbal. The straps must be of equal length around the kayak or the balance will be off and the kayak will not be evenly supported. Bring the straps under the kayak so that the weight of the kayak will be evenly distributed. Take the strap and place the hook over the end of the gimbal. Take a carabiner clip and clip it into the ring on each hook. Pull down on the red paracord to disengage the line brake and begin to lift the kayak with the yellow rope. If the kayak is not evenly balanced, then adjust the straps forward or back until the balance is correct. Continue raising the kayak until the gimbal gets to the lower rafter. Then turn the kayak to where the gimbal can proceed parallel to the lower rafter. The gimbal is parallel to the rafters and the kayak has been raised to the fullest extent. Now pull on the white paracord to engage the line brake. Take the yellow main line over to the wall to the cleat. Wrap it around the cleat several times like a boat cleat and secure the kayak. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and may God bless.